Hello, I am a Welsh board examiner. We were too busy with sheep to make a decent video last time. So now we have made a new one. That is less boring and more interesting. I am going to talk to you about approaching audiences. The first thing that you must know is that different audiences may respond to the same text in different ways.
Interesting.
This may be due to different reasons, such as gender, situation,
I'm in a sticky situation.
experience. Of course, you can't just reel these things off. You have to back them up with evidence. You can't just say that a certain age group read or watch certain things. You have to say why. You can see this. Brap. That looked wrong. Very wrong. The demographic for that book would have been young people or artists. Why, I hear you ask? Well, my young Padawan, youth like graffiti, and most graffiti is carried out by youths. Therefore, it would interest them. He is also a rebel, which would also appeal to them as art. And there is the ongoing debate about whether graffiti is art or vandalism. And where is Banksy placed within this? The next thing you must understand is audience positioning. You have just seen the audience in 7 different positions. However, in terms of media, this applies to language.
Fuck off! Oh, do go away.
Technical codes such as camera angles, frequency of shots, lighting, sound effects and music. Setting, costume, body language. Props and weather, along with the context of the text, so when it was made and how this would have affected the production of it, and response of the audience towards it. And finally, content. What is in the text? Why? All of this will dictate how audience responds to a text. After all of this, you need to show examiners, like my fabulous self, you have appropriate knowledge and understanding of a text. This applies to the uses and gratifications theory. Do people use text for escapism or to fulfill their own personal pleasures? Not that you like dirty. Along with this, you need to talk about why and how people consume what they do. Now would be a good time to throw in some of the old pick and mix theory. When people read a magazine like Heat, one of my personal favourites, they won't read all of it. They will only read the bits they are interested. So if I see a story about Rihanna, I read it like a, you stupid bell. I read it like the Bible. But if there's a section about Katie Price, I skip it. I mean, there's only so many times you can read about her before you've heard everything interesting about her. And that doesn't take a lot of reading. You must never forget the responses. This is vital for you to remember to get a good pass. For example, oppositional reading, negotiated reading, preferred reading. You must also be able to relevantly apply these to your text. For example, shots, camera, angles, voiceover and shot election can encourage you to empathise with or reject a character. This can change throughout a TV or film series, as you might be encouraged first to dislike someone, then later to love them. Editing and reaction shots are key to this. Caleb here is a prime example of my prior example. The following excerpt here will encourage you to dislike him.
Yes, you watch me rub my nipples, and you like it.
And this excerpt will encourage you to love him. Sort of.
After 15 years, I'm breaking up with you. I found the guy who does not rub his nipples.
I thought we were soulmates!
Well, you were wrong, as usual.
Wait! What about the baby?
The brat's yours now.
It's just you and me, little guy.
I think you'll find that's mine.
No! No!
You need to be able to provide and understand these relevant examples to media to get a good grade in your exam. And finally, you need to know about privilege positioning. Audiences are able to see things they wouldn't normally be able to see in a film or programme if it was real life. For example, in horror movies, when a woman is in the shower and the killer comes to stab her, and we see it from next to her, this wouldn't happen in real life without us getting killed too. So, or at the very least covered in blood, which will ruin your clothes. My pharma clothes. So that is all from me. I hope you have enjoyed yourself and learnt much. The end.
You have to look down. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, that's good. A bit more teeth. Spot on!